You just wanted to get people interested in space again?
Yes, yeah.
Capture the imagination?
Yes, that was the idea.
You know, there are American heroes who don't like this idea. Neil Armstrong, Gene Cernan have both testified against commercial spaceflight in the way that you're developing it, and I wonder what...
He never wanted fame. He never wanted the spotlight. All he ever wanted was to make people believe in space again, to make the world look up the same way he did when he was a kid, to capture imagination and remind humanity that the sky was never the limit. But even heroes face resistance. Some of America's greatest astronauts, the very men who inspired him publicly, criticized his dream. Neil Armstrong, Gene Cernan, legends who walked on the moon. Men he grew up worshiping, men whose posters hung on his wall. They stood against the idea of commercial spaceflight, against the vision he was building, and when he heard their words, it wasn't anger that hit him. It was sadness. Deep, heavy sadness. Because how do you keep fighting when your heroes throw stones at your dream? But he didn't stop. He couldn't stop. Those same heroes were the reason he started this journey. And giving up would only betray everything they taught him. Then came the failures. One rocket explosion, then another, then a third, millions of dollars gone. Supporters losing hope, critics celebrating, and the world watching, waiting for him to break. Anyone else would have stopped. Anyone else would have walked away. But when he was asked if he ever thought about quitting, he didn't hesitate. Never, he said, because giving up was never an option. Not for him, not for the future he believed in. And then, the impossible happened. A rocket lifted off, and this time, it didn't fall. It soared. It returned. It landed. A moment the world had never seen before. A moment that changed history. A moment that proved one thing: failure doesn't end a destiny. It builds one. Crowds erupted. The world gasped. And the dream that once seemed impossible became real. This is the story of a man who refused to surrender. A story of 3 failures and 1 world-shifting victory. A story that reminds us all, greatness is built by those who never stop trying. Those who keep going when everyone else stops. Those who rise even when their heroes doubt them. This is the journey of Elon Musk. A journey written in fire, failure, and unshakable belief.